I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a homemaker, I'm a friend, and so much more. But one thing I always tend to forget with these titles is to put me first, is to be Peta-Gaye. And for 2023, I decided I want to prioritize myself. I want to make me a priority. I want to put myself first. I want to make sure I love on myself, that I take the time to appreciate everything around me. And today I want to share with you this video of where I put myself first. I was making what interests me, what makes me happy. I was finding time to make sure I focus on that. Today I'm taking a time out to romanticize my life. And I want to share with you guys that if you are like me, where you're always putting everyone ahead and put yourself behind because you feel like that's what you're supposed to do, I'm here to tell you that you cannot be who you need to be for everybody else if you're not being who you need to be for you. So take my advice. Take some time for yourself. Take some time to love on you. Find something to do that makes you happy. Because when you're happy and when you're at 100%, trust and believe that will be the best for you, and it'll also be best for everyone in your life. Self-love is a state of appreciation for yourself that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. When you love yourself, it is one of the most important things you can do in order to achieve a satisfying, meaningful, and joy-filled life. Yet, so many of us take that for granted. And nothing is wrong with putting others first. But as I said before, how can we expect to be 100% for everyone if we aren't even 100% for ourselves? Our goal is to make ourselves our number one priority. So many of us fall into the trap of putting everyone else's needs first, whether it be our children, our spouse, our parents, or our friend. But we never take time out for ourselves. And if we keep this up, we'll be so drained and so difficult to be around. And I know sometimes I get to that place where I feel like I'm not good enough to be around my family. So I just want to encourage you to take that time out to put yourself first. Remember, in order to love others and to be loved, you need to love yourself first. One thing we need to remind ourselves is that no one is perfect. And if we have it in our mind that we need to be perfect for everyone, let me tell you now, ditch that idea of perfection. Nobody is perfect, and everyone who loves you, they don't want you to be perfect. They just want you to be happy. Recently, I learned that forgiveness is an act of self-love and respect. There is no love without forgiveness, and there is no forgiveness without love. Forgiveness is necessary to free ourselves from difficult emotions that we have bound to for so long due to an inability to let go. Once we fully let go, we become truly responsible for our feelings, for how we are being in this world. Today I decided I wanted to be all about me. I was not a mother, I was not a wife, I was not a daughter, I was just Peta-Gaye. I wanted to make sure I put myself first. I wanted to make sure I took time for me, because it's so hard for me to remember that I need to put myself first. It's so hard for me to prioritize because I'm always on the go of motherhood. I'm always on the go of being a wife.
Can I get a slim and trim, and can I add some organic kale to it?
Which flavor slim and trim?
Can I get the strawberry?
Always on the go, taking care of the house, making sure everyone is doing okay. And then sometimes at the end of the night, I just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling. And somehow the whole day has passed and I've forgotten to take care of me. So I wanted to make sure that today I did exactly that. I put everyone's need aside, and that doesn't mean I don't love them. That doesn't mean I don't care. But for me to be what they need, I need to make sure I'm what I need first. I needed to make sure I took care of me first. I needed to make sure I did what I wanted to do. Make sure I was loving on me, taking out the time to put me first. And again, I want to encourage you. Always make sure that you are putting yourself first. Because if you aren't good, they will not be good. And I will say that over and over again.
I give myself away. God, we're not afraid. We have no fear. We sing it.
I want to take time out to show up for myself. I want to make sure that I never settle, and I want to make sure I get back to that place of happiness that is not determined based on if I'm a wife, if I'm a mother, if I'm someone's daughter. I want to find the happiness within myself. One of the things I've been doing lately to find myself is work on my faith. I've been working on trying to get closer to God, because when I'm wrapped up in His arms, that's when I feel the happiest. So I've been working towards just getting closer to Him, whether it's through prayer, through song, or reading His words. Another way that I've been trying to work on myself is just to have one small positive thought in the morning, because I know that one good thought can change my whole day. Another way is waking up and being productive. Being productive don't necessarily mean waking up to take care of everybody else, but that just means to me waking up and doing something for me, putting me first and making me feel happy. Because once I'm up and I'm happy, then I know I'll be the best I can for everyone around me. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. Always remember, put yourself first.